Hi Rubies, I hope you're well today. Thank you for checking out today's video. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Hannah Ruby. This is my lifestyle channel. I do also have a music channel and a gaming channel that you can check out in the description below. I will apologise that my hair is a little bit bedraggled. I just got back from work. So yeah, sorry, it's a little bit windswept. But I thought today I could share some of the books that I've been reading and that I've read recently, and possibly even some that are on my list to read. So I'll start off by saying that quite a lot of the books I read now tend to be on my Kindle app. I do have a Kindle somewhere around here, but I have the app on my phone. It's just easy because I can just take it with me wherever I go. So let's start with the books I've read recently that I've really enjoyed, and then we'll talk about the ones I'm reading, and then we'll talk about some of the ones I want to read. So the ones I've read recently is I've read quite a few of Rhonda Bynes' books. I'm just looking at it up there on my shelf. I've read The Secret and The Hero. The Hero was my favourite. I really enjoyed The Hero. It's actually the one I read first, even though I mean, you don't have to read them in order, but The Secret did come out first, and Hero is I think one of the newer ones, but I really like The Hero. I actually gave away a copy of that in my giveaway on my Facebook page because I loved it so much. In fact, while I've got it up there, I might just kind of read the blurb to you and you can kind of see what it's about. Okay, so I'll just read it to you. This is a story about why you're here on planet Earth. There's something special about you. There's something you were born to be and do that not one of the other 7 billion of us was. There is a life you are meant to live. There's a journey you're meant to take, and this book is about that journey. 12 of the most successful people living in the world today share their seemingly impossible stories and reveal that you're born with everything you need to live your greatest dream, and that by doing so, you will fulfill your mission and literally change the world. Once there was a hero. So it's obviously a non-fiction book, and it's really good because it's about like believing yourself, and lots of stories of different people who have gone through really challenging times and have come up on top and achieved their dreams. So it's really inspirational. So that's The Hero. But I think, is it Bine or I think it's Bine or Brine. I don't know, you can see anyway who it is. And then obviously The Secret as well, that's quite a popular one. And there is the film on Netflix too, which was quite popular. I preferred the book personally, but there is the film on Netflix too. So that's two of the most obvious ones I can think of at the moment that I've read. I did also read Atomic Habits by James Clear, as it was a book that was really highly recommended by many people, about productivity and kind of motivation and all of that stuff. And again, it was a really great book. I want to read it again at some point. It's basically about breaking up the things you want to do, or the habits you want to do, into like smaller, more manageable chunks, so that like you're more consistent. So for example, I'll give you an example of this. So like I wanted to clear my emails inbox for a while. Right, this is for 3 inboxes, okay, but I let it get to like 13,000. It was really bad. Several years, well, like 2 years worth or something like that. And I said, right, I'm gonna do 100 emails from each inbox a day, and genuinely by this way I got it cleared really quickly, to be honest, because some days I would go, oh, I'm just going to do more, but 100 was my baseline, and then if I wanted to do more I could, and often I would, because I was getting into that habit of doing the 100 emails a day. Again, working on my recent song, I've got that done really quickly because I've gone, right, I'm going to break it up into tiny little bits and do it little and often. So yeah, Atomic Habits, that is a really great book. I'll link all these books I'm talking about on probably the Amazon page down below, so if you would like to read any of the kind of the blurbs about them, you can. What else have I read recently? Oh, quite a sad one next that I read recently. My Sister Millie. It was written by Gemma Dowler. So Millie Dowler was a teenage girl back in 2002, and she was a missing person. Later it transpired it was an abduction and a murder. Really sad case. and it's just really heart-wrenching, and to hear from Gemma Dowler, her sister's point of view, a lot of tears were shed, because sometimes you just need to read emotional books. There's just sometimes you're just like, today is kind of a book to kind of get all the tears out, and yeah, it was just, gosh, it's crazy, absolutely crazy what the family went through, and my hearts just go out to them. So yes, my sister Millie, that one, Gemma Dowler, again, linked in the description below to read more about it. And it kind of talks about, obviously, kind of what Millie was like, and you kind of, her personality comes off the pages, and then it talks about, like, from their point of view, what happened when she went missing, and then obviously finding out each different bit in the case, how the police treated them, the court case, and up till, like, the present day. So yeah, I also read 2 Elvis books written by 2 of Elvis's ex-girlfriends. One was Elvis and Ginger by Ginger Alden, and the other one was A Crazy Little Thing Called Life by Linda Thompson. And obviously they're 2 of Elvis's ex-girlfriends, and they kind of talk about what he was like and their time with them. Really, really interesting and very well written. Another one I've read is You Are a Badass by Jen Sincero. That again was a really kind of like powerful, kind of inspiring book, about, obviously, you're a badass, like, go for things that you want and be awesome. What else did I read? In Order to Live by Yunomi Park. A girl born in North Korea, and her it kind of talks about, obviously, life in North Korea and then her escape, defecting from North Korea, and what was that like. Really, really powerful and, like, emotional, but yeah, really well written. So there were some of the ones I've read recently. Ones that I'm reading currently is a bit of a larger book thing, I think. So I've got Unlimited Power by Tony Robbins. I started to get into kind of Tony Robbins last few months. I didn't really listen to him before, because it's he is quite loud and in your face, and at first I was like, oh, whoa, like, I'm not, not appreciating that. But then I listened to, there's a YouTube channel I watch called Evan Carmichael, and he kind of compiles loads of different clips from different people giving advice on being, like, your best self and stuff, and there was quite a few Tony Robbins ones, and the things he was saying really kind of resonated with me, it made sense. So then I signed up to his it was New World New You challenge over the course of a week it was February or March, and it was free. It was a totally free event on Facebook, and it was like 2 hours a day where they just give loads of good advice, and it was just, it was really, really great. So I got some of his books, and I did also download his, I don't know what it's called. There's an app he's got where it's like loads of audio books on this app that you can pay to unlock, and I haven't paid for any of them because they're really expensive, but there are some free ones that you can listen to, so I've done that. And I am thinking of attending Unleash the Power Within event in June, a virtual event, so it's just like 5 days full immersion in, like, his like coaching. So yeah, the one I'm reading is Unlimited Power. What else am I reading? I'm reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Again, kind of similar. Well, that was the book that started off Rhonda Bynes' The Secret, was Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it's all about mindset, and, like, the power to change and to do things comes from your mindset. I mean, I've really found that this year, is that mindset is incredibly important. This is really the foundation of everything, What else have I been reading? I've been reading The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. I really, really need to start reading this again. I've got a fair bit through it, and then I stopped for some reason. Fairly self-explanatory, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And he just talks about what those 7 habits are. So that's that one. Another one I am reading, and again I need to start reading again really soon, is The Greatest Secret, again by Rhonda Byrne. It's about the law of attraction, and again of so let me read out the blurb to you. Once you know freedom in you, we miss the truth for thousands of years. We've missed the truth for thousands of years because we've not looked at what is right in front of us. We've become easily distracted by our problems, the drama in our lives, the comings and goings of the events in the world, and we've missed the greater discovery we can make that is right here before us, a discovery that can take us out of suffering and into lasting bliss and happiness. Every question will be answered, every desire will be fulfilled. Never again do you need to be afraid, never again do you need to suffer. This is the greatest revelation of your life, this is your destiny. So that's another one I'm currently reading. The next one I've been reading is Grit by Angela Duckworth, and it's about the importance of sticking at, you know, what you're doing, and I'm going to stick at what I'm doing and not give up, basically. So yeah, about grit, and she's got a gritty scale to find out how much grit you have. Sorry, I'm not very good at explaining books. I will leave all these in the description below for you to check out. And again, it's a really great one. It's very like inspiring and kind of motivating to kind of go, right, yes, I'm gonna. It's kind of to do with like procrastination, basically, and like how not to procrastinate, because you just kind of got to get stuck in and just start, you know, and stick with it. And then the other one I'm reading is Extreme Transformation by Chris and Heidi Powell. They do a show called Extreme Weight Loss, which I've always found really good. I like that show. And they've got this book which is about kind of like it's like a 21-day plan for exercise and eating to be your best healthy weight. So yeah, I'm in the process of reading that. Now moving on to the ones that I want to read. I've got two Tony Robbins ones. I've got Awaken the Giant Within and Money Master the Game. So again, similar to Unlimited Power, Awaken the Giant Within is being your best self, and Money Master the Game is all about finances and being financially free. And then I've also got Why We Sleep by Matthew Walker. Talking about the science of sleeping and why it's important. The new science of sleep and dreams. I've had that one on my shelf for a while. I really need to read it. Another one I've got here, which again is quite long, is All You Need to Know About the Music Business. I did start to kind of dip into it, but it is very, very wordy and long. But I am really fascinated in knowing more. So this is something that I will get through at some point. I've got so many books I need to read actually, so I won't go over all of them. Just kind of the ones that I really, really am keen to start reading. So yeah, that's all the books that I kind of read recently, the ones I'm reading and the ones I want to read. I would love to know yours, what you've been reading, what you're reading at the moment, what you'd like to read. It would be great to know. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys are all having a lovely weekend, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye, Rubies!